Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great start to their Father's Day this Sunday. I am doing good. I had a pretty boring night last night at work, so there was that. But I hope if you're a father that you are being told that you are a great father today. Lone Star says that his carry of the day is a K-Bar 8-inch fighting Tanto, and it's a VVP 87. I am not familiar with the P87, but you should go post that on the Discord on the Pocket Check picture, or Pocket Check channel. Show us a picture of that. That would be cool. Good morning, Mr. Whalen. Hope you're doing well this morning. This fine Sunday morning. It is actually rainy here today. So there's that. But other than that, it is a great day. I did make an image, but I realized it didn't make it actually 16 by 9. I thought it did. Maybe it did. Anyway, I made a couple of these. But let's get the video started like we always do with talking about what I carried last night. Good morning, Kane Miranda. So for the third night in a row, I have scout carried my Vosteed. I'm kind of getting used to having it on my waist at all times. The only problem I have realized is that I tightened this up 2 days ago, and now it is loose as a goose. So I'm going to have to put some Loctite in it, I guess. It does use a T8 Torx, and I thought I really torqued it down, but it came loose. So I'm going to check that out. And then also, I carried 2 new knives that I received yesterday. In my front pocket, I had the new Duckling Skelly, which is a beautiful knife. The action on this thing is sick. Super cool knife. It does say Usler Duckling on the inside of the lock bar. Good morning, Knives Are Live. So I had that in my front pocket, because if you're going to carry 2 of them, you better have the skeleton in your front pocket. Action on them is superb. And then in the back pocket, I had the Dragon Scale version of the new Duckling. Both of these have M390 blade steel. This one is gorgeous too. I love the Dragon Scale pattern. Good morning, Pete. Yeah, the Dragon Scale is beautiful, and the action on these is just sick. And like I said, they are both M390. So that was cool. Now that we've gotten what I carried out of the way, I carried all 3 of these last night. Let's go look at the K-Bar fighting whatever dagger. Is that what he said? Let me see here. K-Bar 8-inch fighting knife, I guess, maybe. Half serrated. Is it a fighting Tanto? Sorry, I was totally off on that. Fighting Tanto. combo blade. Aha! Maybe it is this knife. Is it this knife? Lone Star? Is it the Tanto fighting knife 8-inch? Yep, I believe I found the right one. So that is what Mr. Lone Star is carrying today. And then, let's see. The other one was a Civivi P87, which I have not heard of either. Civivi P87. All right. It's a reverse Tanto. So you got one Tanto and one reverse Tanto. Kayla Cummings. That's a cool little knife. Not seen that one before. What is everybody else carrying today on this fine Father's Day? So if you didn't see last night, I posted a picture of all my ducks in a row. And there are some differences amongst them. But I do have all my ducks in a row. I didn't realize how much smaller this one was in length from the original. Check out the Devo and Niche. Alright, I will check that out. Yeah, I don't know why this one is so much shorter. The blade grinds are way different. The blade width is different from top to bottom. So this shows you the variations in clones according to whether they're more like the original or less like the original. And I've got to get into this knife and see if I can take this rotating thing out. But we will check that out right after we look at Lefty EDC Instagram. Alright, Lefty EDC Instagram. I don't know that I am following him, but I will be. How far down is it in his Instagram? What am I looking for? Is it this one? Nope. That's CKF. What am I looking for? You have to give me more than just his Instagram page, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. And Instagram sucks as far as search goes. Oh, thank you, Pete. That's a weird looking knife. The DLC looks nice. I'm not sure what's up with those little triangles. Kubi did a great job, it looks like. Kubi's DLC impresses me. I love the blade shape. The action looks sick. I like the front flipper. I like the angles on it. Yeah, and I like that version better. Does it have the triangles on it? No, it doesn't. So that one I like a lot better. The other two have the little triangles on them. That must be a niche designs thing or something. Good morning, Mr. Scott. Good morning, Mr. Keep It Scale Stupid. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with the triangles on those, but it is what it is. Action looks sick on them. Love the blade shape. I guess I don't mind the triangles too much. At least they're not holes. Kind of adds a touch of color. But I do like the Fat Carbon Purple Haze one. Love the finger choil. I like the lock bar release. Yeah, cool knife. Thank you for sharing that, Cal. Speaking of the Fifth Element, Pete, something I didn't show y'all that I've got right over here somewhere. At least I thought I did. Oh yeah. So at some point, oh crap! At some point, oh, let me turn off my AC. Sorry, I can't have that noise. That's crazy. This microphone picks up way too good to. All right, so at some point, I 3D printed some stuff. Oh yeah, first, well, since you were talking about Fifth Element, I will show you that at some point I 3D printed the earth, water, sky, and whatever the four things from the Fifth Element. Earth, water, wind, and whatever. Fire. Earth, water, wind, and fire. I never did get around to painting them, but I do have the actual size. And then, so those are from the Fifth Element, the little stones that they put together. I don't actually know why they're shaped like that, because there's four of them. But that's how they were. That's how I downloaded them, and that's how they were shaped. Anyway, Fifth Element stuff. And then I found another little knife that I 3D printed at some point. And this is a little, see if I can open it. Man, I did this one a long time ago. Hold on. So it's a little knife with a serration. And the only size bolt that I had sticks way far through it way too far, but it is a little slip joint, and it's got holes in it, so that's kind of cute. I forgot that was laying around. So yeah, all these new ducks and ducklings are super nice. Fifth Element is the movie. She was the Fifth Element. Lilu Dallas multi-pass. It's got Mila Jovovich and Bruce Willis. So we're going to take a look at this mechanism really quick. Since it's my episode 150 and I get to celebrate the way I want to, we're going to do what I want to do. Vulpex, Fifth Element, nice. That's very ironic. Yeah, she's still beautiful. It's very ironic that Vulpex did a Fifth Element knife. Movie is one of my favorite masterpieces of all time. So he made a Fifth Element VK Lilu Dallas. So that was super cool. Thank you for that, Pete. Yeah, if y'all didn't see that, it was this right here. So he took all the symbols that are on those little things I just showed you, and he incorporated them into the knife. So those are the little blocks right there that I just showed. And he put the little symbols from the blocks on the side of the knife. So yeah, super cool. And yeah, happy Father's Day to any of the fathers that are in the chat. So let's see what we can do here to make this permanent. It does have a little alright, so it's attached. Alright, let's see what's going on here. It only threads into plastic, which is not cool. So yeah, that's not real cool. So the threads on this part that accept the back of this are plastic. So that's gonna fail too. That's gonna strip and fail. Morning, Sever7. Good morning, anybody else that hopped in this morning I didn't see. But yeah, so that sucks. I was gonna put some Loctite in there, but I really need to use something for plastic, like super glue or something. Weird. I don't know why they would make that plastic. And now I'm afraid to tighten it too tight because it's gonna strip, but it did loosen up, that's for sure. All right. So I talked about yesterday about buying that knife from Joseph Vero. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. Wow. It's very rare that I don't remember something. But I think I mentioned the fact that I bought a knife from Joseph Vero, an integral. I didn't realize it was him. I might not have mentioned it though. Did I mention it on the stream yesterday? No, the whole hole is plastic. Yeah, Pete, the whole thing is plastic. So where this metal screws into, where this metal right here, the whole threads are plastic. There is no metal insert. It's just plastic. Oh, wait, is there a metal insert? Ah, there is a pressed in metal insert. I didn't see it. I didn't look close enough. But they melted in a metal. They used the old trick where when you 3D print, you melt something in there to hold it. So it is metal. So it's not as bad of a thing as I thought. I will just use some good blue Loctite, and I will Loctite this thing up because I will only be carrying this one Scout Carry. So that solves that problem. Yeah, I wasn't looking close enough, man. Thank God. Yeah, these ducklings are great, John. The dragon skin on this one. Did I talk about buying that knife from Joseph Vero? I did. I mean, I know I talked about it to you, Pete, but I can't remember which ones I talked about I bought. But maybe I did. No, I didn't, because I didn't show the pictures. How would I have shown the pictures? Oh, I did mention his son. But did I show the pictures? I guess I did. Wow. I don't usually forget what I talk about, but I definitely did. I might not have shown the pictures, though. Which reminds me, yeah, I didn't show the knife itself. Which I should have, because it's a nice looking knife. Oh, maybe I showed it on the... Oh, it's all good. I think I showed it on the Reddit page. I think I did show pictures of it. Now that I remember, I'm having my memory come back, but I think I went to the Reddit page and I showed where I bought it. Yeah. I clicked on all the pictures. Boy, people are giving this knife hell today. Nobody likes this knife. Have y'all seen the new Knives? The Inmate? So the Knives Inmate is getting all kinds of flack today. This guy is evidently a Knives fanboy, which that's fine. I don't have anything against Knives, but everybody in here kind of said, from the aesthetics point of view, in my opinion, it's boring as hell. It looks like a gas station knife made out of good materials. Somebody else said, looks like shit. Buck Spitfire. Pass, hard pass. Damn, no one is liking it. I heard he has a new one coming out, a real small concealable pen knife. He's calling it the Cavity Search. Somebody else said that he should, lame design. You would think after handling so many knives, you'd be able to come up with something that looks and works good. Should just stick to reviewing instead of designing. So, yeah, it's catching a lot of hell. Not a fan of the looks of this one. Not ambi. Anyway, people do not like this knife. I don't know that I think it looks all that special. See you later, Scott. Have a good one. But yeah, so I did. Now I remember I searched for Integral, and I did show the pictures of it. I searched by Integral, and then I found his post. This one right here, Joe Real. And then I scrolled down here and I showed y'all all the nice knives he had, and then I showed you the pictures of it. So that's the knife that I bought from Vero. It will be shipped out tomorrow. And the reason I'm bringing this up again is because last night, oh wait, before we get into what happened last night, let me go back to the camera here. So I didn't only just receive these two knives yesterday. So these two knives came in, but I also received some more. So I also received the new Lemifshi F10, and it is the one with the tuning fork inside it. If you've not seen the review video I did, there's an unboxing and review. But it has that little tuning fork mechanism inside it. I can show you super quick. All you gotta do is loosen these two screws. This side pops right off, and there's the tuning fork. So it's got the little tuning fork mechanism built into the liners this time, and they are steel liners instead of titanium, which kind of makes me mad. This is titanium, the clip is steel, and the liners are steel. But there's the little tuning fork thing that makes the noise when you open it. And I've got a link to the noise it makes. I captured it pretty good on video when I did the unboxing. But this is real S35 VN blade steel. The blade reminds me a lot of the whatchamacallit, the you know, the dang it, the one I got right here. Well, maybe not right there. The truffles. So the blade shape reminded me a lot of the truffles, or at least the blade hole. And the whole overall knife kind of reminds me of the truffles. So yeah, I did receive this one too yesterday. And these are only 90 bucks. And this is one of his original designs. It's not a clone. Rattlesnake is actually the guy that designed it. But it does have, you can see on the flipper tab there, it says S35 VN. And that is real blade steel. The front flipper works good. The jimping works good. Cool little knife. Alright, so I got those three yesterday. And then I got two more. I got the Concept, whatever it's called, starts with an A. Dang it. Can't remember. I'm buying too many knives recently. It is an older model that they don't make anymore. And it is, it's a nice knife. This one, it's got a nice hand satin finish on the blade. Really nice titanium, nice lines on it. Very good size. You can see my four fingers. Yeah, this is an older model Concept. And the name of it is, it's escaping me, but hold on. Well, is it the dang it, it starts with an A. Concept You're in church, TC? That's cool. I can't remember what the knife is. Wow. I hate when I forget stuff. So I have to go to my main account on my Reddit to remember what knife it is and who I bought it from. Alright. Here it is. It is a concept. Oh my goodness. Come on. It's an agent. Concept Agent. AGENT. So, yeah. Concept Agent. Concept Knives. Page not found. It's an older knife. Blade HQ was selling them, but it's discontinued now. But there it is. 3.75 inch blade, 8.25 inches overall. That's 35 VN. And then I bought a Wii. Okay, so that was the next one. And then I got a Wii. The other knife I received yesterday. Sorry, I'm a little scattered today. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and read what's going on. Happy Father's Day to everybody. But I got this Concept Agent, and then I got this Wii Fornix. So the Fornix is another cool Wii knife. It's got that harpoon. This one is black with a black blade. I'm going to the action on this one, I think this is a case where I might need to remove some lock bar pressure because the D10 is almost too strong on it, but it does close great. It actually feels really good. I should probably leave it alone. It's got proper detent. It feels really good. The Fornix feels great opening, but the close is a little, I think this might be running on washers. What I'm getting at. But this Fornix has got a cool blade shape too. And they're both pretty big knives. You know, I'm a fan of big knives. I think I'm going to take this blade and take it out and stonewash it really good in my tumbler, because it's already got a mark up here, and that will kind of blend in if I give it a rougher stonewash. And I think that would look good on this blade. But otherwise, the scales look great. The blade only has that little place right there, and that's just, that would blend right in with a good stonewash. So I got these 5 yesterday. And then last night I bought 2 more. I bought a so I ran across a crazy grail knife that I haven't been able to find. The last one I think that sold on Knife Swap sold for $200, and it was like a year ago, maybe even longer. So I found one of my Tucson Integrals that I've been hunting for, that is a rare knife. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't even see it now. Let's see, TS $396. Wow, I'm not even seeing the post now. That's not cool. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, here it is. It was posted 7 hours ago. So I was able to buy one of my Tucson grails that I've been looking for forever. So he had a ton of Tucsons for sale, and this is the one I ended up buying, which is a TS100. So it is another one of their integrals, and it is not the one that's dangerous that you can get your finger in the back of. It is the other one. And the super cool part about it is it's got Tucson written on the back of it in the integral, in the milling part. I've got a Kubi Veloce, Pete. It's a great knife. But this Tucson, it's super rare and hard to find. And like I said, the last one that sold on Knife Swap was like 200 bucks. This guy was asking 150 for it, and I ended up getting it for like 130. So I can't complain about getting a $200 knife for 130. And it adds to my integral collection. Is this the Fornix? I mean, is this the Veloce? I get confused of the two. Which one is the Veloce and which one is the... So I've got two of these that kind of look the same. I'm guessing that's it because you said they look alike. So yeah, the Kubi is even bigger. And this is another one I can't remember the name of. The Kubi. I think this one is the man, action on both of these is sick though. This one feels so good. And this one has just drop shut action. It has way better action than the Fornix. So the Fornix, you have to shake to death to get it to close. And it doesn't have the harpoon blade that the Fornix has. It's just got a straight blade. But it does have a fuller, and it's got a very good size forward choil. Whereas this one you can't hardly, I mean, you can use the choil, but it's not nearly as big. I guess that's partly due to the way this blade is shaped. But the action on this thing is just sick. Like, it just drops. You don't have to shake it hardly at all. And I forgot what, is this the Momentum? Is this the Kubi Momentum? No, can't remember what that one's called. All right, we're about 45 minutes in. That's when I was going to do the drawing. So we will do that momentarily. Let's see. Oh, the other knife that I bought last night. So I bought that. So the same guy had some more knives that he started rattling off. And it ended up buying a Tuya Knives from the same guy, and it is a Tuya. Hold on. Here's the link. Paste. Enter. It is a Tuya Envy. So this is the Tuya Knives Envy. So I got this one last night too. It's got M390 blade steel. It's got nice milling. Tuya does a nice job. I really like the milling on it. But I got this one too. I got a budget deal. I got a bundle deal. So I saved even more money. He was asking $160 for this. Which, if you look up the Tuya Envy, Envy 2 at Love Them Knives, the last one he sold was $165. He was asking $160, and I ended up getting it for $130. So I figure $130 is a good deal on it. When this one started off for sale at $180 and it finally sold for $165. So I think $130 was more than good. I do not have a Kubi pike, I don't believe, Sever 7. But I would like to remember what that model is. I don't know why I can't ever remember what this one is. Let's see. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out if I snap a picture of it. It is a oh, it's the Nova. It's the Kubi Nova. Now I remember. Yeah, it's the Nova. I do have another one of those blackouts coming in. See, I thought this one was the Nova. Now I can't remember what this one is. I cannot remember which Kubi this is. Anybody know which version this is? It's got sick action too. But I've got a nice Kubi coming in that one of y'all can buy, because I've already got one, and the only reason I bought one is to see if I could get it for that price. But that is the blackout, the Kubi blackout. I believe this is. You got a Real Rosie XL? Yeah, Vajera, that's right, Sever 7, thank you. This is the blackout, right? Pretty sure this is the blackout, but I've got a brand new one of these coming in that I can give you a great deal on. Super cool knife, super comfortable knife. Waylon, yeah, I'll hook you up, bro. Pretty sure that's the blackout, isn't it? Yeah, no doubt. Congrats, John. Yeah, because I get it confused with the super... I get it confused with this one. I don't remember what that one is either. And then... I get, I don't know. I've got that one. That's that one from New Breed, isn't it? And then I always forget that I've got the, this one. That's the Supercell, right? This is the Supercell. I do believe with the milling. I believe that's the Supercell. It's still got the little plastic thing under the clip. And then this one, I don't remember what it is, but it's the New Breed. Y'all have told me a bunch of times what this knife is. The decimal. There we go. The New Breed is the decimal, right? That's the Supercell, I believe. And then what is this one? Or is this the decimal? I've got too many Kubies. Can't have enough Kubies. Oh, that's awesome. So is this the Supercell, Waylon? Pretty sure it is. I did an unboxing. Oh, the Royal. Yeah, that is the Royal. Dang, Sever 7, you got all of them down, don't you? The Decimal, the Royal, the Supercell, the Blackout. Happy Father's Day to you, Mr. Ed. This Blackout is sick, though. It's got sick action, man. It just drops. And I still need to carry this one more often. Yeah, I definitely need to carry this sometime soon. Such a comfortable knife. Such a pretty knife, too. It's that damatanium Sever loves. Being able to flick off the fuller on this one. Pete, don't be telling me when giveaway time is. I'm just joking, Pete. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of some too, John. I saw one of these for sale yesterday on Knife Swap, or the day before. Something you don't see pop up that often. The Kaiser Critical. Pete's wanting to get in on that giveaway, isn't he? I actually spun the wheel earlier, Pete, and you popped up as the winner one time. Who else popped up as the winner? Marco Yee popped up as the winner too one time. What's the giveaway? Sever 7, you had to be here yesterday and do what it said in the description. But I guess it's still officially going on. So since I haven't spun the wheel yet, I'm about to go check and see if there's any new entries. Hint, hint. But it's the episode 150 giveaway. So before I actually pick the winner, I'm going to go see if anybody else has entered. So let's get that started, I guess. So right here, you have to have commented on this video with the hashtag Blade Alchemy. And it looks like, if I sort by newest, yeah, Marco Yee was the newest one 22 hours ago. So all the people that I've already added to the wheel right here are the only ones that are eligible. Keep it scale stupid. I don't think you did, sir. So these are the people that are on there. I added my own name because I did it. Yeah, there wasn't too many random people. Just a couple that I don't know, and I think they might match up with names that we know. So here's the entries for the giveaway. Over on the right hand side, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus me. And if I win, I'm just going to... Ed Durbin is the episode 150 giveaway that was announced yesterday. And that I've been talking about for the last 20 episodes. Sever, I don't mind if I go back and hit refresh one more time. If you pop up. Yeah. I see you there. Yeah, then I'm going to do the Dads Only giveaway. Oh, it's all good, Ed. I kind of feel like Sever. I hate to say this, but should I add Paul and Sever? I'll leave that up to y'all. Paul, if you go comment on the video, hashtag Blade Alchemy, I will add you and Sever in. Just because y'all been here, and I feel like I probably let's see, how do I edit it? I think maybe I got to open it first. Oh, advanced. No, it's all good, Sever. I'll add you and Paul. Keep it scale stupid. I'm going to make it real easy for you, bro. You can do this. Click on this link I'm about to post in the channel. Click on that link. Go to that video and type hashtag Blade Alchemy in the comments. That's all you got to do. give up until we got 5 more minutes until I've been going an hour today. So I will cut it off then. It's actually 4 minutes and 40 seconds. But if you click that video, it'll take you to my Riot Zorro unboxing. And all you have to do is comment hashtag Blade Alchemy. But Paul, I bought you a Kaiser that you're getting delivered today anyway. I got a message from Amazon saying it's out for delivery. So if you win, you're going to get 2 knives. But it's all good. I'm not going to check again for 4 more minutes. And everybody, anybody that's in here today that got a chance, you just got lucky. I'm in a giving mood. I'm sure the other people are hating it, but I don't mind Dwayne, if Dwayne gets in, because he's here quite often. And most of the times I've done the giveaways on the video. I mean, I've said on the episode, like, for episode 100, I waited until the episode 100 to do the whole stats. All right, so we got 3 minutes left. Let me go see if I got to add anybody else. Sort by newest. All right, I got Ed, Ground Fog, Dwayne, and Sever. Wait, where's I still don't see Keep It Scale. No Geisha. Geisha girl. I love the Pioneer. It's one of my favorite knives of this year, John. Yeah, I'm loving this thing. It's one of my favorite knives as of 2025. There's literally only one issue with it, and that's the jimping on the thumb ramp. Everything else is perfect about this knife. The jimping on the thumb ramp, no matter how hard you press down with your thumb won't stop. But other than that, it's perfect. It's all good. He's got 1 more minute. All he has to do is click that link and comment hashtag Blade Alchemy. I still don't see it though. But like I said, he's getting a Kaiser today delivered anyway. Alright, so I got to add a couple of people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. We got Sever 7. Copy. Paste. Alright. We got Dwayne Letterman. Copy. Paste. We got Ground Fog, who was here bright and early this morning. Copy and paste. And then we got Mr. Cato Dog. Copy and paste. And then I'm going to do one more refresh. Sort by newest. Cato Dog looks like he was the last one. All right. Here we go. Let's let me switch over to the wheel. Yeah, Ed, we know Cato Dog is you. It's got everybody's there's going to be some confusion on who is who because everybody's got their real name different than in the chat name. Alright, so we got the wheel. I'm going to hide it. Whoops. I'm going to shuffle it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to hide it. And I'm going to spin it. So y'all ready? Here goes the episode 150 giveaway winner. Here we go. It's starting off on William. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I shuffled it 7 times, so here we go. Sever 7 or Crazy for Knives? Crazy for Knives. So there we go. So I don't know who that is in the chat. I'm confused. They comment on just about every video. But it's one of those cases where I don't know who their name, their real name, and their chat name don't match up. So that is our winner. But you'll have to let me know who that is in the chat. That music was dubstep. So, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Pete. I like the little ha-ha at the end. You got 24 hours to claim it. It's not a bot. It's yeah, it wasn't really dubstep. You're right. But it did have some dubstep sounds in it. Oh, it's you slightly canted? No, I'm not going to respin. Why would I respin? You won. Like, why would I respin if you won? Yeah, Pete, you did love it. I picked that song just for you, Pete, and you can't even appreciate it. I wanted to know who that was anyway, because you comment on just about every video, and I got confused. Okay, well, if you want me to spin again, I will, because I totally will. I'm not even going to ask again. I'm just going to do it. So we get to hear that awesome song again. So I'm going to remove your name, and I'm going to spin again. All right, here we go. We get to hear that awesome music. Ready? Here, I'll pick a different spin. I mean, I'll pick a different song. Let's see. I liked. I think I might have liked this one. Let's see. All right, so this one is what we get this time. Here we go. It's Ed Durbin. They're both terrible songs, Pete. The last person to enter won. Ed, you still with us? Yeah, they're both terrible songs, Pete. In fact, I don't think there was a good one on there. Yeah, I like the first one better too. So y'all want to hear the hits that they have under hip hop? They have Bananas. So I didn't like that one. I like this one. Like, this is the one that I like the best, I think. But it's still terrible. No, I don't like that one either. Then we got Gassed Up. And then we got Going All the Way. Got some hip hop flair there. It's just too fast. Like, that beat would be okay, but it's too fast. Then we got Hard Trap Bounce. Got that whoa, whoa. Then we got Ice Cream Truck. Then we got It's Alive. They're all too fast. It's like reggaeton. Ready for some action? The Trap Mission. And then we got Random. Alright, enough of that. So they got some ending sounds that are pretty cool too. I used the Carnival Shout. But they got like all kinds of sounds. Horse. Cartoon whistle. Wolf owl. Cinematic drum impact. I kind of like that one. Horror scream. Alright. Then you can read the winner.
At William Hornbostel 1674. At William Hornbostel 1674.
Yeah, I don't know. They got some weird sounds on this thing. So I picked the crazy, whatever that was. Heck, I don't even know what it was now. I don't even remember. The carnival shout. Alright. Well, congrats, Ed. And Ed, that worked out great because now I don't have to pay shipping to send you these. The pivot set for that knife. But you still got to pay me for this pivot set. It's $10 or something from Lemifshi. But now I can send this with the giveaway and I don't have to pay extra shipping. So that worked out good. Can you use your own sounds? It looks like no. You cannot use your own sounds. But if you want to go check it out, it's just I don't know what you want, Ed. Okay. I didn't ever see that. Oh well. Sorry. It's all good though. But yeah, it's called wheelofnames.com up here at the top. If you just want to go to wheelofnames.com, you can make your own spinny wheel. And it's just a cool way to to do whatever. Alright. A few more things. Oh yeah, I had some links I wanted to share. I had some stuff. Hold on. Stuff for channel. This is a watch that is being released. Y'all have got to check this out because this is super cool in two different ways. So this guy is he's getting 100 of these replica dials made. And it's for the Purple Submariner watches. So TC, if you see this later, or Keep It Scale Stupid, if you like your purple, this guy's getting custom dials made that are purple sunburst. So that's what they look like, and they could go in any kind of case. They don't have to go in that blue and yellow gold case. They could go in something else. But then the coolest thing that this guy is making is he's getting a batch of hour and minute hands made, and he's getting a scalpel made for the hour hand. So how cool is that to go on my watch? So my custom watch that I built for myself with my name in it, I'm going to get one of those scalpel hands to go as the hour hand. So that combines knives and watches. So I thought that was super cool. And he actually has a picture of just the hands holding them up with tweezers. So that's super cool. I think he's got just the hour hand too. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little scalpel. But what about some cool pocket knife shaped like a rosy shaped hour and second hand, or some kind of knife that was long and slender for the hour in secondhand. That'd be super cool to get made. I think they would sell too, because there's so many people that are into knives that are into watches too. So that was one of the links I wanted to show. The next link I had to show was a whole new. Have y'all seen these knives? It's a company I had not heard of. It's called Mercenary. So they're releasing a few knives, including this one, which is the MK05, which is a totally screwless knife, as you can see by the internal breakdown over here. And they're coming out with 5 different flavors of it. And it's pretty cool, except that it's super thick. So check out how thick this thing is. It's almost as thick as it is wide, like. It looks like it's got good action though. So they've only got a couple of things on sale at the moment. But I kind of like this little front flipper they've got for sale for $39.90. I haven't heard of this company though, and I'm surprised I haven't, because I try to stay on top of things like this. Well, I figured you had heard of them, Ed. You seem to know about every knife. These are the only ones they have available at the moment, are these two. And this one, this one's $199. And then the pre-sale, they've got a bunch of models that are coming out, including some super cool looking knives. That one's an M390. I love the way it looks. It kind of looks like that knife that VK designed. I like this one too. They have a mirror polish version for $600. Have all different kinds of versions. So yeah, I liked those 2 upcoming models, the Celesto and the Sylvia. So that'll be cool to check out once they do start making these. Yeah, I like both of those. And that one, I mean, way too thick. Like, this is the new one that comes out this fall. But pretty cool though. But they posted on Reddit where they're the first folding knife with no screws. And so, of course, you know me, I had to correct them. So today when they posted that, let me show you where it is. So right here they posted the first folding knife without screws, allowing for quick disassembly and assembly. I said definitely not the first. And then I put a link to GTC's knife that he's been working on for a couple of years that has no screws. And in my opinion, that's a lot thinner knife and a lot cooler and a lot sexier knife. But if y'all haven't seen that, he shows how he made the device. It's kind of like a 1911, how it comes apart. You push down on a button in the clip back here, and then you turn the clip, and that's what unlocks it. And then you remove that little spring. He's keeping that under there to keep it from scratching. And then you rotate the scales apart, and that's how you get the blade out. But like I said, the tolerances on those screw threads would have to be perfect, or your blade wouldn't be tight inside the frame. But they're definitely not the first company to do that. Do I like it better? Somebody asked me, John, I think it was you that asked me earlier if I like this better than some other knife, and I don't even know what the other knife is, but yes, I do. I think you asked me about some other Kubi. The Blackout, maybe, because you were wanting to buy the... I don't remember which... I remember seeing it. Let's see. The Blackout. I don't know where it is now. Oh, how are you liking the KB Pioneer? Is it better than the Momentum? Yes, it is definitely better than the Momentum. And I don't have a Momentum, but but I'm telling you, it is an awesome knife. Like, I've got lots of knives, and this one possibly cracked its way into the top 10 out of all my knives. Of course, part of the reason is because of the no billboarding. The only marks this whole knife has is that little star and the KB on the pivot. No, I don't think I have a Momentum. It's been one that I've been wanting to get. No, Waylon, you were right about the Momentum. This is the Pioneer. Yeah, the Pioneer, it's got that thumb ramp that I love. It's got the blade shape that I love. I love the milling. Kind of looks like water or a topo map. I love the milling on it. They rounded off all the edges to where it's super comfortable. Like, I don't know if you can see that chamfering, but there's chamfers on all the edges. The clip works great. And it's M390 blade steel. I do believe. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's M390. So if it's M390, it definitely probably cracked the top 10. But I love the fact it doesn't have any kind of billboarding. It's just a clean knife. They didn't ruin it with a bunch of words. It's got all T8 hardware. It doesn't have any screws on the show side. Like, more knives should figure out how to do that. It's only got the one screw on this side plus the clip screw. I don't know. It's just, it ticks a ton of boxes that I love. and it's a great size. I can easily get 4 fingers on it. Plus, it's got this flat place up here that you can choke up on. 20 CV. Okay. Well, it's number 11 then. Sorry. I forgot. I bought so many knives recently that I can't remember which ones are M390 and which ones aren't. These are M390, but these don't make the top 11. These are probably a little too small for my hands, even though I can get 4 fingers on them. Yeah, 20 CV was a super steel, or is a super steel, but people just forget about it. Same with S35VN. Like, not long ago, they were both considered super steels. In fact, let's all learn a little something really quick. It's not hard to find maker's marks on knives. Keep it scale stupid. They seem to be everywhere. So, super steels versus regular knife steels. So, let's see. Current views of super steels. Alright, so trying to find a list that we can look at easily. They had a breakdown somewhere. That's one of them, but there was a better list of super steels than this. Knife Steel Nerds is great. Okay. I think this is it, maybe. Because I've been here before. Here's all the ratings. Stainless steels. Okay, here's the ratings for stainless steels. Composition of steels. Edge retention. Toughness versus edge retention. And I'm not seeing a good list. 20 CV doesn't even show up in here, I don't think. Yeah, there's 20 CV, the top right, but where is it on these lists? It's not on this one. It's not on this one. Aha. It's going to be in here somewhere, huh? Yeah, 20 CV, M390, and 204P are basically the same thing. And they're right there in toughness. They're both, I think they're all very similar. M390 versus 20 CV. Ultra premium stainless steels known for their excellent edge retention, wear resistance, and corrosion. So they're very similar. Produced by Crucible and produced by Bowler. So that's about the only difference. may be slightly more difficult to sharpen than 20 CV. May be easier to work with in some respects, including sharpening. Both are nearly identical in chemical composition. So basically the only difference is one's made by Crucible and one's made by Bowler. Virtually identical. Production and heat treatment can lead to minor differences in how the better steel often comes to personal preference. Yeah. So it might have just made it back into, now that I realize they're the same Blade HQ's page, they were the first link that popped up. I was gonna say somebody had a list. Okay, this is not the right article, but I don't know where that's at, Pete. Steel comparison page. Blade HQ steel comparison page. Comparing steels. Back to article. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's got a little bit of everything, huh? Anyway, if y'all want to go look it up, that's a good article. Yeah, that was the same one I just went to. If y'all want to check out blade steels, you don't know about blade steels, go to this this link. Not the one Pete said. The one Pete said takes you here and you got to go back to article. The one I sent takes you right to the article. Oh. Yeah, I don't we just did that with 20 CV and whoops, hold on. Dang it. Yeah, so you can pick two to compare them. But we just saw that with 20 CV, so I'm going to compare 154 CM. So the blue is M390 and the yellow is 154 CM. So it looks like overall, except for corrosion resistance, M390, no, overall it beats it except for ease of sharpening. And they tie, what is this symbol? Breaking. So, hardness. It doesn't even tell you when you hover over top of it. Oh, toughness. Yeah, they have the same toughness. And then ease of sharpening. That's a weird little graph. It's probably because I'm zoomed up, I can't see it all at once. If I was to zoom out, maybe I could see it on the same page. No, still doesn't work. But yeah, that's a cool. This article will break down all the steels and show you all their categories. But if you want to compare one to another, use the page peak link. But this breaks them all down and tells you their rankings and stuff. And it gives you knives with we just looked at M390 and 20CV, Pete. But I'll do it again. I don't care. I mean, I think they're both pretty much identical. Yeah, they are. They're identical. They got the same same exact diamond. So brings it back to they're the same steel manufactured by two different people. All right, well, Ed, congratulations on winning today. Can't believe we made it to 150 episodes, man. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I've got to stop buying knives. I've decided. Are y'all taking bets on the likelihood of that to actually happen? Oh, y'all can hear that ting. Now I just got to figure out what it's going to be, Ed. No problem, Ed. Didn't you say you've never won anything? Or maybe that was Pete that said he's never won anything. I'm sure Ed's won plenty. I think I had... one more link. Oh, no, that was the links yesterday. But I think I'm going to start winding this one down. And put up episode 150. John, if I ever hit 1,000 knives in my collection, I need to do more than have a giveaway. I need to go get psychologically evaluated. But yeah, I should do a giveaway. I'm going to do the next giveaway at 200 episodes. But I wanted y'all to think about something. At episode 183, so episode 183 is kind of a key episode too. Because that's the exact day that we cross over the halfway line for a year. So 182 and a half would be 365. So on episode 183, we will officially cross over the half year mark. And that's only a month away. Well, 33 days away. So hopefully I'll live that long. If anybody needs me to do any bead blasting for them, let me know. I'm going to start doing more of that. I'm also about to get my my shop set up to where I can maybe start making some knives. Man, this Fornix is a nice knife. I haven't really bought any bad knives lately, except for, I mean, that cheap Amazon knife, but it's not a bad knife either. Ed, I don't know what you're referring to. Maybe you do. I don't know what the question was. This knife it's a lot better now that the detent's fixed on it. But the lock bar access now is a little... I need to take a little bit of detent back out of this. Oh, is he talking about the 1,000 knives, maybe? Yeah, I'm not going to get to that number, I don't think. I'm going to try to sell off a bunch here. I've already sold off some quietly in the background. That's how I've been buying new ones, by selling my old ones. But this knife is going to become pretty much a fixture on my belt. I've had it 3 days in a row now, and I've gotten used to where I don't even miss it. And I've grabbed it, instead of grabbing my pocket knives that are in my pocket, I've grabbed it numerous times. So I'm getting used to EDCing this little fixed blade. So that's the whole reason I bought it, was to try to get used to carrying a little fixed blade, because there's a bunch of little fixed blades that I want to think about buying. But yeah, I'm super excited about the fact that I've had it for 3 days and don't even can't even really tell I've got it. Super comfortable on the belt, and it tucks in under my belly, doesn't hurt. Yeah, I think that's a 870. Oh, okay, Ed. Yeah, if you want me to do some blasting, I'm gonna be half the price of everybody else, and I'm getting it down pretty decently. This is the little box that rattlesnake knife came in. It's got four clips instead of 2, and I guess it's got his Forest Elf company that he started. It's got a moist towelette, but it was cool to see him use a different case than just the standard black ones they all use. So I like the fact he's trying to do his own thing with these knives. I just wish more people would support his original designs. What's the back of the sheath? It's their new clip that you can do vertically or horizontally. So you can turn it and carry the knife like you would on your side, but it's a belt clip. It goes around your belt and then it rotates. So if you want to carry it like that, you can. But I carry it scout carry, so I carry it like this. But you just clip that around your belt, and it just disappears. If that's what you're talking about, keep it scale stupid. Yeah, Cochise. Are you going to get your Kubi today, Paul? This is a patented thing that Vosti just did, but other companies have where you can remount this either direction, but this rotating thing, it's kind of new. Kaiser has one that they've done that has a little slot that lets you rotate it. It's not really the same as this mechanism. But you can take off a lot of these and mount them to these holes. They're all spaced. But Vosti patented this little thing. But Paul, so do y'all remember a while back for Paul's birthday, I had that purple Kubi Titius, and his girl ended up buying it for him for his birthday. Well, I never saw any pictures of it or heard anything about it, and it's because she forgot to take it out of her car and give it to him. He was being a nice guy and waiting for his birthday, and I couldn't believe that he was actually waiting a few more days, even though he already got it in. And then it got lost in his girl's car, and life happens, and he forgot about it. I forgot about it, and I finally asked him, I was like, man, why haven't you posted any pictures of that knife? Because I figured he would like the Titius. It's a great knife. So we found it. It's in his girl's car, and he's hopefully going to get it today. So that's pretty awesome. So I expect to see some pictures of it in the Discord, Mr. Paul. I've had Christmas gifts like that I found that I put in a car, you know, like going somewhere for Christmas and you load up the packages and it slides under the seat or something and you find it later and you're like, wow, I totally forgot I got that for Christmas. But I never could wait for my birthday. I would have opened it the day it showed up, so more power to you. I don't know how you didn't. See, this is what I'm talking about with these clips. So you can mount these to where, like, this is a big knife to scout carry, but I had it set up for scout carry. So you can turn it like this, or you can remount it with these two screws, and you can mount it where it's standing up to where you can carry it on your side. But this would be a crazy knife to scout carry, and it's backwards. It's left-handed. Why did they do that? That's weird. It's left-handed. I didn't even think about that with sheaths, but that matters. Oh, no, I can flip this over. Duh. It's a pink. I can flip it on the other side. I'm an idiot. I've got it mounted wrong. They don't have it mounted wrong. I'm slow like that sometimes, guys. Gotta forgive me. It's a heck of a knife, though. All right, guys. I think we're going to end it there. Appreciate y'all. Episode 150. It's been awesome. I look forward to it more than y'all do. I love talking about knives, and I love having y'all as friends. I consider all y'all my friends now. If y'all needed me for anything, I would help you. And I'm pretty sure y'all would do the same, because that's the kind of people y'all are. So I'm not trying to get all mushy, but love y'all and appreciate y'all. And here's to the next 150. So, one last happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Dads don't get enough recognition. They should get more. At least I think so. But anyway, wow, where did that picture go? I lost that picture. Where did it go? What in the world? Alright, there we go. I found it again. I was trying to get it underneath the chat box because I want the chat box to show up on top of it. So there we go. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm working on it, Pete. I'm trying to get some cartoons made with Nedge and Professor Hackett. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow for episode 151. Congrats again, Ed. Thanks to all y'all that entered. And